Hello and welcome to our Modern Toy Fair Let's Pose, where I show you how to pose your figures like I do in the photos at the end of my reviews. Today I'm going to be showing you how to pose the Marvel Legends PS5 Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man, which is also going to double as the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man because it's the identical bodies. So outside from missing some accessories, it's able to pull double duty. As always, let me know in the comments below though what figures you'd like to see me pose next. I have a long list I am trying to work through, just please be patient. And if you haven't already, check out the review for this figure that I did on Monday. I will have it linked at the end of the video as well. But that's enough chitter chatter, let's go ahead and get at her. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. So first pose we're going to do is going to be just a good old fighting, like throwing a punch. So we're going to get that knee bent, this one straightened out here. That foot facing forward, bend that in a little bit. Let's turn this a little like so. Get the arm out in front of his body. Twist his head forward. Let's get that wrist kind of tilted inward as well. Come on, there we go. And then we're going to get this elbow bent back here, maybe. Come on. Man, these joints are so tight. I don't know what it is about this one, but I had issues during the review too. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we got that bent. Get that back behind him. Twist and bend him forward a little bit. Get a little more action out of him. And there we go. Let's get a little Mafex stand here. See if we can get him clipped on there. So we can show him off and get a little better look, maybe. Oh, nope, the stand's falling apart. This is always going so well for me. Alright, let's get this figured out here. Come on, just bounce, please, a little bit. I realize I don't have the right clamp on there. There we go. Alright, awesome. So, here we have it. You've got this leg extended straight out, foot flat forward. Got the body twisted with that arm front in the front. Got this leg bent all the way in. And he fell right off. Let's try this one more time. Maybe clip it on the back? No, it's not quite wide enough. You know what? I'm going to do one better. We're just going to pop it right here in his little back gap. Let's see if I can get him to stand. There we go. All right, we're back at it. Where were we? I think we were talking about we got the leg bended all the way in. We've got his back arched. Got the waist twisted. This arm's bent in a little bit past 90. The wrist is also curled in as well. You can see how far I've got his torso twisted almost in an X pattern with the shoulders and the hips, but not quite all the way there. But yeah, so just him throwing a punch. Next we're going to do the superhero landing. It's going to be interesting because you only have one of the wall crawling hands, but we'll make it work. So we'll get this knee bent in, get that toe bent down with the ankle, get this leg kind of spread forward in front of him a little bit, pivot it, try to get that flat, twist it so the right arm's behind him, like so, just a little bit of bend though, and then we're going to get this arm straight out in front of him, maybe, there we go, and get that a little more straight, and get that ankle a little more flat, bend it a little bit. There we go. Now, the only problem with this is, as you can see, he's not looking forward. That's due to the hindered head articulation. So if you want him looking forward, you'll have to bend his back a little bit, arch a little bit backwards instead. But yeah, so you've got the left leg here is bent a little bit. It's twisted, so that way the ankle's flat as possible. This other leg, you've got it bent all the way in, that ankle twisted with the toe. And then you've got him kind of arched over, not too much though, so that way it doesn't hinder him looking forward. You can see how much the torso's twisted. Got the left arm in front of him and that right arm behind him. And yeah, so you can't see forward, but it's not the end of the world. Still looks pretty good. From there, let's do the Spidey pose. Let's do the perch. Let's get the other leg bent all the way in here. Get these toes bent since everyone loves this Renew Your Vows body. We'll see how well he perches with only one arm. Let me get the AC unit back here. Not quite enough room. Let's turn sideways. There we go. Alright, so get that straightened out, maybe. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we I mean, he doesn't do the traditional like 2 arms in front perch, but this is pretty good. Like this is, him looking over the city, or he's watching some bad guys do bad things. Like it's pretty good. Like I'm pretty happy with it. Like you've got the torso kind of twist a little bit. Got both the knees bent in as far as you can go, balancing on his toes. Got this arm just kind of slightly at an angle. You got everything kind of twisted to the left arm's in front. And you got the toes bent in the back. He's just balancing on them. You can see how much he's arched over here. You can see the kind of gap in his back, though, unfortunately. So you'll have to make sure if you're taking pictures, do it from the front. But there's his booty for you, for anyone wondering. And bring him back around. Yeah, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. That's a pretty solid pose. I think this last one, though, we're going to do some web slinging like we always do with Spidey. Let's see if maybe we can bring something fun to it. Let's get him twisted around here, get these legs up in the traditional crazy Spidey poses. Get this arm back behind him. Get this arm straight out in front of him so we can get the flipping hand on it. Pop that off. Break this bad boy out like so. And pop that back in his little back gap. And it's not going to balance very well, but might be able to at least make it so you can see it. There we go. Boom. So now we've got him swinging through the city there. Let's see, we've got the right leg is bent in almost all the way. Left leg's got a little bit of an arch too, but nothing crazy. Both feet are planted forward. You've got the torso twisted, the right arm's all the way out with that whipping hand, the wrist bent. You've got this arm twisted all the way out as well. It looks like he's letting go of his web. You can kind of see, so that way, a little visual there. And we bring it back around here to see how much of the torso is twisted and how much of that kind of arch to the back bent in. And see just how far based off just the paint not matching with the Spidey logo. So there you have it. Good old web slinging through the city. But that's going to be it for this week's Let's Pose. As always, let me know in the comments below what figures you'd like to see me pose next. I have a long list I am trying to work through, so I do appreciate patience. Some of the figures will be a little harder to hunt down than others. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps us out here on the channel, lets us know we're doing a good job, but it also gets you a bunch of toy-related content in your feed, including our reviews, Let's Poses, the live stream, and the podcast. You can also check us out Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. And if you'd like to help us expand the variety here at Let's Pose, you can head to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair, where we have multiple tiers of different rewards that you can access. Anything from getting physical prints of the photos I take for the reviews, you can be a guest on the live stream, and you can even get some of our videos early. So make sure to check that out. Link will be in the description below. Again, that's patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair. That's going to be it for this video. Hopefully see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.